Mengniu, the shame of our nation. This was a message posted on the Chinese dairy company's website after it was hacked into on Wednesday. Mengniu is one of the country's largest milk producers and is currently at the centre of the latest food scandal to hit China. Health authorities discovered high levels of aflatoxin, a cancer-causing toxin produced by mould, in one of the company's factories. Mengniu has apologised in an online statement and has said the contaminated milk has been destroyed and has not reached any distribution networks. But visibly, consumers need more reassurance. Many have taken to social networks to share concerns over the quality of the company's products. A lot of web users have shared this image showing Snow White poisoned not by an apple, but by Mengniu milk. This other picture is a parody of one of the company's ads. The slogan reads along the lines of 1 litre of milk a day to kill the people of China. A boycott campaign has been launched online. Thousands of Chinese web users have retweeted or reposted this message, urging their fellow citizens to stop buying Mengniu products, along with any newspapers containing ads for the company. It looks like Mengniu is going to have a lot of trouble regaining people's trust, even more so as the company was involved in the melamine-tainted milk scandal back in 2008 that killed 6 babies in China and made nearly 300,000 others ill. According to reports from cyber activists, this video was filmed last week in Hama in central Syria and shows snipers positioned on the roof of a government building as chanting demonstrators gather nearby. The presence of snipers in flashpoint cities is a real source of concern for the Arab League. In this video, one of their observers in Syria says he saw snipers operating in Deraa. And on Monday, the Arab League called for an immediate ceasefire in Syria. Other online reports say government forces are continuing to post snipers on roofs, wreaking terror wherever they're deployed. And it would seem they're not just firing at anti-regime protesters. In Homs, for example, they appear to be firing at anything that moves. The simple act of crossing the street has now become a dangerous affair, making life even more difficult for residents who are already suffering from food and fuel shortages. 24-year-old activist Mazil Al-Sayed is one of the many sniper victims. Over the past few months, he'd been using his video camera to report on the repression in his home city of Homs. This is apparently the last footage he filmed before being fatally wounded last week by a shot to the head. The Republican primaries to select a candidate to run for president in November have kicked off with Mitt Romney winning the lead-off Iowa caucus by a very slim margin on Tuesday night. He's the front-runner in many of the polls, and the former governor for Massachusetts is clearly getting a lot of online coverage. His Facebook page now has over 1,200,000 fans, a lot more than his closest competitors. But former Senator Rick Santorum's recent surge in popularity, which saw him come in second in the Iowa polls, is also down to increased online visibility. Perhaps he has his sleeveless jumpers to thank for his success. Social networkers have set up entire pages devoted to his trademark tops he wears at almost all public appearances. But according to the site Social Backers, which has analysed the candidate's Facebook data, Ron Paul emerges the winner in the online electoral battle and the most effective at generating online support. Supporters of the Texas congressman who came third in the Iowa caucus are apparently the most active in promoting their candidate's campaign on the web. The internet has indeed played a key role in the communication strategies adopted by the contenders for the White House. The Washington Post has developed an application to measure their online popularity. It counts in real time the number of times the candidates are mentioned on Twitter. Google has also launched a site which allows you to see, amongst other things, candidate-related searches. Jean-Yves Blondeau is a French extreme sportsman better known as Rollerman. His specialty is whizzing down mountains or bobsleigh runs at top speed, kitted out in rather unusual gear made up of dozens of rollerblade wheels. His performances are captured on camera by another thrill-seeker, the German Danny Strasser, and are available to view on video sharing platforms. News.